What's up, everybody? We back for episode 9 of Donzell's Motivational Mondays. And I'm starting to run out of fingers. So today, I want to have a discussion with you about being selfless. The definition of selflessness is putting others' needs before your own. Acting selflessly isn't easy, but like anything else, the more you practice, the better you get at it. So today I have 3 principles that I want to share with you on ways to become more selfless. The first one is to give what you have. So many people think that you have to give money or you have to give things. But truly you should just give what you have. Give your time. Give your love. Give your patience. Give the things that you have. I know there are times when we don't have money to give. But in those situations, give your time. Volunteer at a soup kitchen or go to a school and read a book to a child. Give your love. You'd be amazed at how many people don't hear on a daily basis that I love you. Or how many people don't experience a simple hug. Or give your listening ear. A lot of times there are a lot of people who just want to be heard. Just give what you have. The second one is to don't expect anything. Like selfless people, they don't give with the expectation of getting anything in return. I know we live in a world now where a lot of people, they just do things with hopes that you're going to give something back to them. So to be truly selfless, like just give because it's the right thing to do. Don't expect anything out of it. Just give from your heart. A good practice to give without expecting anything is to give anonymously. So say for instance you do give or donate money, just give and don't put your name on it. Like if you have something for someone, have someone else deliver it to that person. Like don't expect anything in return. And the third principle is, which I think is the most important one, is to take yourself out of it. So to illustrate this third principle, I actually want to share a story. So anybody that knows me, they knows like I'm a big follower of Eric Thomas, a motivational speaker. He's a huge reason for why I'm doing what I do today. Absolutely love the man. He's gifted, he's blessed, he's just a powerful individual. So there was one time when my fiance, she was downstairs working out. And she met a guy downstairs, they were both working out. And she would start to tell him a little bit about me and how, I speak and follow Eric Thomas. And he told her that, yeah, he speaks as well, and he's a big follower of Eric Thomas, and that he kind of has like a relationship with Eric Thomas. And so then when she met me, came up from the gym, and she said, hey, met a guy downstairs, and he says that he speaks. And it's so funny because I blocked it off. Every time, I tell someone I speak, they say, you know what, I speak too. And I'm like, yeah, do you really speak? But that's just me. And then she also said that he knew Eric Thomas. And I was like, Eric Thomas? He don't know Eric Thomas. And to me, Eric Thomas is a superstar, a celebrity. And I'm like, man, he doesn't know Eric Thomas. He's just trying to, make small talk. So a week later, met the young man, and we spoke, and it was nothing serious. We kind of, hi, my name is Donzell, blah, blah, blah. This is what I do. Just, basic networking. We should connect. And then one day there was a conference coming up. Eric Thomas Stay Ready Conference in Atlanta, Georgia. And I had seen the conference and I had wanted to go, but with saving up for the wedding and other financial obligations, like it just didn't fit into the budget. And we connected one day, and the young man from the gym, he said, hey, was you thinking about going to that conference? And I said, yeah, I really wanted to go, but just with, my different financial obligations and the timing, it just doesn't add up. And then the next day he texted me again. He's like, hey, you still interested in that conference? And I said, sure, yeah. I said, yeah, I want to go. But once again, financial obligations. Then he told me he said, download the Cash app. So I downloaded the app. But then 2 minutes, my notification goes off. Boom. He sent over $500. And I'm looking at the app like, what? And I run and tell Latrell, like, hey, Latrell, you know the guy from downstairs? Yeah, in the apartment. I was like, yeah, from the gym. She said, yeah. I said, he just sent me $500. And she was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And then I went back to my phone. This was maybe 2 minutes later. He had texted me and said, hey, do you have money for a hotel? And before I could say no, or what is this? He sent over $145. This man sent me $645. And so initially I called him and I'm like, hey man, like, you know, you just sent me over $645. Like, did you, like, what's going on? Did you mean to do that? You know, I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. Like, nobody doesn't just send you any money, especially not $645. And I'm just like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, what do you want? What are you expecting from me? Like, I was just confused. And he said, you really wanted to go to the conference, right? And I said, yes. And he said, the Lord placed on my heart to do this. I said, yeah, I understand that, but people don't just do this. Like, you just sent me a lot of money. He said, this isn't my money. This is God's money. When I took myself out of it, it was easy to give you that money. It's like, whatever it is, it's not about me. The Lord has something in store for you at this conference, and I just want to be a blessing. And when he said that, I was speechless. And I thanked him. And literally 3 days later, flew out to Atlanta, Georgia, went to the conference, and learned a lot. Got to meet Eric Thomas, and though I was there to learn more about my business and speaking, like, I learned all those things, but the main thing I learned from these men was to be selfless. Being selfless is to give without any expectations. Like, not even expecting a simple thank you.
I still have a dream.
When you give from the heart with no strings attached. Are you selfless?